Today's video is my point of view on the relationship discussion that's being carried on in social media today about who is the prize and who is the catch.
So when men are the best versions of themselves, the world is a better place. Men, know what you're worth, have some standards because you are the prize. A woman reaches their peak of hotness at 25. Guys, if you can survive the 20s into 30s, you can demand everything. When you're out there grinding, building your business, not getting caught up, not having babies out of wedlock, not getting married too soon or at all, you're going to become more valuable. As you start to build your career, build your business, just do you. You're going to be an attractive man on all kind of levels to so many different women.
Some say that men are the catch and women are the prize. And I believe that men are the catch in so much as every man wants a woman, but no man will get married unless a woman catches him in the right situation at the right time. If a man is in a relationship with a woman where everything is good, he'll go on like that forever unless she puts pressure on him to make a marriage commitment. Now, women are able to catch a good man like big game fish if he's a man of integrity and he truly loves her and he doesn't really want to get married. She can hook him or catch him by the words of his mouth or by the words that come out of his mouth. On the other hand, a woman is the prize that a man receives for preparing himself to be the type of man that a woman would want to marry. He is worthy to receive a good woman or a prize because he has prepared himself to be a winner, a champion, or the best man that he can be. Now, the only question left here is for the women, all right? If every woman is a prize in male and female relationships, then what kind of prize are you? Let's talk about it. I believe that every woman is a prize in her own way, but some are in a better class of prizes than others. When you are trying to win a prize at the amusement park, for example, you don't want the little prize. You want to win the big prize or the grand prize, right? Now, some women have prepared themselves to be a grand prize, while others are the type of prize that can be bought in the dollar store. Okay, they're a dime a dozen. Yet most black women today are trying to position themselves as a 10 or a dime when they have not prepared themselves to be worth much more than a dime. See, they have not done the work to be in the 10 category. Muppet newsflash, ladies, regardless of what cats like Derek Jackson or Charlemagne the God tells you, every woman is not a 10 and every woman cannot be a queen. If you're a frog, you can't just call yourself a duck because you want to fly. You either have to be a duck or become a frog that has learned how to fly. Otherwise, you have to just hop your ass around on the ground and be the best frog that you can be. Then a good frog man will come along and select you to be his honey. A woman in a beauty pageant doesn't get to wear a crown unless she wins the competition and acquires the position of Miss Universe or Miss America or whatever, right? Every woman gets to wear a sash in recognition of the fact that she won the competition in the area or the country that she represents. But when competing for a certain man or billionaire named Robert Smith, only one woman gets to be the prize or gets the prize of being called or wearing the name Mrs. Robert Smith. But women who can't compete on that level and win always want to change the game so they won't have to feel bad because they were not good enough to win.
What did you say, nigga?
Feminists claim, for example, that they have a problem with beauty pageants because they are degrading to women. However, the real reason they have a problem is most of them could never win. See, they don't want other women to receive a crown, a reward, or a recognition for being the most beautiful or talented because they could never be classified as that level of prize. If there's no beauty contest, they won't have to feel bad because they are not beautiful enough to be a prize or to be classified as the grand prize.
Watch it, sucker.
Now, this is why this is the real reason why feminist mothers complain about some kids getting trophies in sports competitions while others get nothing. See, they want their loser kids to receive recognition for just competing. And sisters, this is why kids need a dad, all right? Kids need a man to teach them early in life that you don't get an award or reward for competing for a regular job. You have to prepare yourself to compete and win that job. Boys and girls need to learn while they are young that only the best win competitions and only the best receive rewards, prizes, and recognition. If we let feminist women govern professional sports, there would be no champions and there would be no Hall of Fame to recognize guys for their individual achievements in team sports. As a result of the feminist mindset, we are seeing a phenomenon in the relationship and dating arena where every woman considers herself a 10 and every woman wants to be a queen. And Muppet Newsflash, ladies, 99.9% of queens are women that have husbands who are kings. There are rare occasions that come by way of inheritance or succession wherein a woman becomes a queen without a husband. Under normal circumstances, however, a woman who wants to be chosen by a king to be his queen must compete with all the other women that want to be selected to carry that title also. Now, ladies, you can't receive a crown or take the title just because you believe that you deserve to be called a queen. You have to do the work to receive a king, and you may win the title or receive the reward of being his queen. But this means that you have to be the type of prize that he wants to receive. And here's the cold reality, ladies. While all of you are a prize, some of you are a grand prize. However, the rest of you are simply a runner-up prize, a consolation prize, and some of you are booby prize. And sisters, this is tough for a lot of women to understand that never played sports. The competition among women to get the best men is not a spectator sport. And it's not a waiting game. Forget that religious nonsense that a man who wants a wife is supposed to find you. The truth is, Adam didn't go out to find Eve. God brought Eve to Adam, okay? So you have to put yourself in position for a man to see you. Then, like Cinderella, the prince will select you. Therefore, ladies, you can't just sit in the bleachers of the relationship game and expect a man to come up in the stands and just find you. If you do, you'll be left in the stands lonely and looking. If you want to win the competition, you have to come down on the field and get in the game. Now, if you're the type of woman who is so religious that you don't believe what I'm saying, let me ask you this. Who do you think has a better chance of having a millionaire athlete to marry her? A woman sitting in the stand eating nachos, or a cheerleader down on the field shaking her pom-poms? Ladies, you have to demonstrate by your actions and achievements that you are a grand prize in order to catch big game fish. Again, a prize is an award or reward that a person receives in recognition of their achievement or their notable actions. And one of the prizes that a king receives in recognition of being a king is a queen. The queen is a position of royalty, so the woman who becomes a queen must be a grand lady. Therefore, the type of prize that a king selects to be a queen would be a grand prize, a one of a kind, or the type of woman that only a special man would be worthy to receive. And ladies, you may be a grand prize in your own eyes, and you may be a legendary beauty in your own mind, but you have to actually be the type of woman that a special man wants to receive. And I believe that every woman is a prize, but the reality is every woman falls into various prize categories, all right? Now, brothers, every man is not special either, or he's not the kind of man with kingly qualities or knows how to operate in kingly authority. Therefore, while every man may want to get the grand prize or win the woman that's a 10, all of you are not eligible to receive one. See, there are hierarchical prizes that men receive based on the order that they come in or finish during competition. And you have to come in first to be eligible to get that 10 or the grand prize woman. And those who come in first place or are the typical high-value man receive rewards and recognition such as the first prize, grand prize, or gold medal, all right? And those men who compete and don't win but put in a good enough effort to show a place are rewarded second prize, third prize, or first runner-up, or second runner-up, or prizes like the silver, bronze medal, right? In those cases, men want the grand prize because it's more desirable than the first prize or gold medal. But no, Muppet Newsflash, my cats, you can't have it just because you want it. Now, the vast majority of you guys are white-collar or blue-collar catchers, and see, you are not high value or big fish, but you are worthy of a prize. However, you can only get the consolation prize, all right? You may really want that grand prize, but you can't have it, sir, okay? The consolation prize might seem disappointing initially, but it is a valuable award given to those who do not win or come in first place in the competition for a 10, but they are still worthy of recognition for their participation, effort, or courage to compete for the top prize. So cheer up, brothers. The consolation prize is usually 7, 8, 9s, and 10s, or 7, 8s, and 9s that hang out with the 10s. And the only way that you're going to get one of them is by being good friends with the high-value man. Then you can become one of the groomsmen at his wedding to the 10, where you can meet one of her 7, 8, or 9 bridesmaid friends. And brothers, the reason why I say that every woman is a prize in some way is because she was built and designed by God to be a prize. A lot of men think that they are God's gift to women, but women are actually God's gifts to men. All right. Women were designed by God to help a man be the best man that he can be, to achieve notoriety and to build wealth for his family. Therefore, every man gets the acquisition prize that is a woman if he has prepared himself to be good enough to acquire her. An acquisition prize, my brothers, is a monetary reward or level of wealth that a man receives in exchange for or in recognition of producing a masterful work, exhibiting unusual skill, or the ability to perform at a high level consistency. And in the sports arena, for example, an acquisition prize often comes in the form of a signing bonus, okay? And the men who understand how to or become skillful at extracting the God-given monetary value out of a woman are the only ones eligible to receive the acquisition prize. Then they can get their signing bonus after they lead a woman to show up to play on their team, all right? And guys, if you want to learn how to properly utilize your acquisition prize, go to my website and download my audiobook, There is Gold in Them Heels, all right? A lot of you guys need the knowledge in that book because you think that a woman is just for sex or doing domestic work. If you're one of those guys, then you'll probably end up with a booby prize. A booby prize is typically awarded as a joke or insult to the guys who finish last. And cats that finish last get the type of woman who is inherently valuable but has made herself worthless, okay? This is the type of woman that puts tattoos on her neck and her face. And a booby prize is the type of woman that's in and out of prison, and she usually has several children by different men and no husband. Booby prizes are very good at helping a man commit crime or being a support system for him in his criminal activities. See, she has become a booby prize because she has no clue about her inherent God-given value, and she does not know how to help a man build wealth for his family legitimately. And guys who could never win first place usually end up staying at her place.
Watch it, sucker.
Social media has either revealed or caused a phenomenon where people are not living in reality, all right? They have gotten so caught up in the fake it till you make it mindset that the only thing that they do is fake it. They have no original ideas of their own other than how to copy someone else's idea or on how to make it. See, they always fail when they try to execute that idea because it was not theirs. Now, the go-getter in them still wants to make it and make it quickly, so they get suckered into get rich quick or the multi-level marketing schemes. And these schemes are tailor-made for the greedy and desperate to be wealthy because they make you believe that you are going to get out more than you had to put in. See, greedy people always have low income but high expectations with champagne tastes on a beer budget. Greedy people always want more woman, or they always want more man than they deserve. And they put on a grand show to make it appear that they're on a higher level when they have no clue on how to actually live on that level. And the other problem with greedy people is that they are lazy and boring, all right? They never make spontaneous dates, for example, because they can't come up with a good idea on their own. Now, I'm saying all this, guys, to jerk the slack out of your back and snatch you back into reality, okay? You can be the powerful and wealthy man that you want to be. However, you are not going to get there if you're not living in reality. You will not get there if you don't put in the work necessary to actually become the man that you want to be. You will not get a woman that is a 10 if you don't put the work in, all right? If you want to have a 10, brother, you have to be somebody, and you must have some money, okay? If you don't have money, you're not already somebody, Joker, you have to be with it, okay? You must be persuasive enough to get a 10-level woman to see your future. You have to convince her without a doubt that you are going to be there, okay? And you have to motivate her to want her to help you get there. Well, that's all that I have for now, brothers. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, share this video with your family and friends, and I'll be back with something new that nobody told you. Until then, remember that God loves you, I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I'll see you next time on Maximizing Fatherhood.